everybody, it's your host, GBEAST of a Lesson In Headbanging Podcast, returning back here on October 6th of 2025, where we talk about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal, of course. As I mentioned, October 6th of 2025, Monday morning, man, we receive a massive news around the world, and I'm talking about Rush has announced they're returning back to the road of 2026. Man, what a surprise, man. I've been giddy all damn morning, all damn day. This is very exciting, man. If you're an advocate of rock and roll or progressive rock, or you're just a massive Rush fan, man, what a joyful news to get in the morning, which we'll talk about in a momentarily. But, of course, yesterday, October 5th of 2025, I seen two of the legendary artists I've been a fan of for a long-ass time. Legendary Hall of Famers, man. I'm talking about Alice Cooper and Judas freaking Priest, the Metal Gods, man. As they're currently doing a fall U.S. Late summer fall tour, they stopped by in the suburbs of Chicago, Tinley Park Amphitheater. What a rock show, man, which I'll have my review on it in the coming days or weeks. I know I've been lacking here on the podcast. I plenty of shows, man. System of a Down, Avenged Sevenfold at Soldier Field, Lincoln Park at the United Center, man. So we got some reviews coming up in the pipeline. And as I mentioned, Judas Priest, Alice Cooper last night. That will be coming up on the review and the merch, of course. But the big news coming out of today, October 6th, 2025, is the reuniting of Rush. Now, that being said, this morning we had a video on the official Rush Facebook page. It should be on all social media pages, of Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, you know, sitting in the studio, just having a fellow chat, right? And Alex Lifeson look at the camera like, "Hey, we're going on tour." He's like, "Okay, yeah, hell yeah." And it's no surprise, man. Yeah, you've been hearing talks about Geddy Lee hanging out with Alex, jamming on songs. Hey, we're having coffee, we're having dinner, we're having lunch. It's no surprise these guys are still buddies, right? They're still hanging out. They're still having fun. They're still brothers, even off the road. So it's no surprise this guy still has it, man. And we know that. And they talked about where, they played a couple of Rush songs at the Taylor Hawkins tribute show. Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins. And, they had a drummer fill in, and, something special. And that's what they want to do. They want to continue on a special moment and make it into not a massive tour, because there's select dates in 2026, which we'll talk about momentarily. Look at the list here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities across North America, okay? That's between the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Now, of course, you're going to ask, who's playing behind the kit? Who's playing behind the drums? And I haven't done too much research on the drummer who's going to be taking in and playing the legendary, late, great Neil Peart's drumming role. But the lovely name is Anika Nils or Anika Niles. Nilles. And I guess she's been a fairly respectable drummer playing with the Jeff Beck Band. And, I guess she is that freaking good. She is well respected that they wanted her to play the drums on these massive shows across the United States and Mexico and Canada in 2026. So those are big shoes to fill, man, and she has a big role, and, I'm pretty excited to see how she's going to do it, man. It's going to be exciting stuff, man, and congrats to Anika, man. She's gonna have something she'll never forget, man. I mean, Jeff Beck alone is just a legendary guitarist, right? A legend in the business. And you're going to fill in for Rush for these select dates in the United States and the sold-out pack arenas. My goodness, man, that is massive for her. So overall, this is going to be celebrating 50 years of Rush and also a tribute to Neil Peart. Now, as I mentioned, it's going to be 7 cities, 2 nights in Los Angeles, the Kia Forum, 1 night in Mexico City at the Palacio de los Deportes. Okay, so let me go back again. June 7th and 9th, Los Angeles, Kia Forum. June 18th, Mexico City. Wednesday, June 24th and 26th, Fort Worth, Texas, Dickies Arena. Right here in Chicago, Illinois, July 16th and 18th, United Center. July 28th and 30th, Madison Square Garden, New York City. August 7th and 9th, Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Of course, you got to hit their home country, right? Home city. And September 17th, Rocket Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. As I mentioned, today is the announcement, October 6th of 2025. Sign up now for pre-sales, which is on Ticketmaster and Live Nation. There's an artist pre-sale. You have to do it by October 9th of 2025, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's not from my understanding, it's not a guarantee, but if you get selected, you'll get a pre-sale code. You'll get access to the tickets if you're lucky. Again, these cities, most of them are getting 2 dates, 2 shows. From the exception of Cleveland, Ohio, and Mexico City. Those are the only 2 cities in North America that's not going to get 2 shows as of now. Now, that being said, additionally, Rush has just revealed a 50-track super deluxe anthology, Rush 50, that Rolling Stones called an epic saga, that functions equally well as an introduction for an intimate or a companion piece for superfan. Rush 50 is available in 5 distinct configurations, including, here it is, folks, if you're a big fan of collector physical stuff, 1 super deluxe edition, a 2 Rush Store exclusive super deluxe edition, 3 7 LP deluxe edition, 4 CD deluxe edition, and 5 additional digital edition. It represents breadth of their discography, beginning with the first ever reissue of the 1973 debut single, including with a live recording of the final song with Lee, Lifeson, and Peart, played together during the R40 tour. The closer of the Forum in Los Angeles. So there we go. 2026. Celebrate the music of Rush with Geddy Lee, Alex Lifeson, and Anika playing on drums. It's going to be pretty exciting, man. And you know, my fat finger is going to be getting on those tickets, man, as soon as they go on sale. Hopefully, you can get the pre-sale, which is, I believe, on August 13th on the Monday. General pre-sales begins on October 17th. If you haven't seen Rush, like myself, and I'm very sad I was not able to see Rush. They came through Chicago under the Clockworks tour, the R40 tour, and I just never made it out, man. And the older I get, the more I realize, man, these guys are not going to be around for a long time. You know, this is a thing I've been saying for a long time. Go out and see these legendary artists while you can, because you just never know when that day is going to happen. We hate talking about that, but man, we're all humans, right? We thought Lemmy's going to live on eternally. That was not the case. We thought Eddie Van Halen's going to live on eternally. That was not the case. Ozzy Osbourne, in our brains, we think he's going to live on forever, but look, man, he's human as well. These guys are not going to be around too long. Go out and see it while they're still here. Celebrate the music. Love the music. Cherish the music. Because one day it's going to be all gone. I mean, the music will be here forever, but the physical artists themselves, the legendary artists, if they're still walking around, still kicking ass on stage, Rolling Stones is another one. Robert Plant's still out doing his solo thing, man. Jimmy Page is still walking around this earth, just showing up a place, out doing his solo thing, man. Jimmy Page is still walking around this earth, just showing up at places. Paul McCartney's doing it. These guys are still around. Go out and see them. I mean, Robbie Krieger of The Doors still kicking ass and guitar. It's incredible, man. These guys still getting it done, entertaining our happy asses. See them. See them. And, I'm very sad to say I never seen Rush with Neil behind the drum kit. A lot of people I know is a huge Rush fan. They've seen them many times, and that's fantastic. So if this is something, maybe this is a one-time tour to celebrate 50 years, and this is it. Who knows? But they're playing 2 shows at the United Center here in Chicago, which I'm recording out here in the mean street suburbs of Chicago. I got to get my hands on the tickets. I got to. Celebrate 50 years of Rush and hear these songs maybe one more time. Who knows? So, I mean, United Center's pretty pricey when it comes to tickets, all right? I've been to shows there. Again, I saw Linkin Park there back in August with my fellow siblings, and they weren't cheap tickets. So United Center can be pretty pricey. And if you have a legacy band like Rush playing through there, they're going to be a hot ticket, hot commodity. And my worst fears are bots, right? Scalpers. Those are my least 2 favorites I got to deal with when it comes to tickets purchasing. And with these 2 hot shows coming up, man, I think these 2 shows are going to be up for grabs pretty quick. So you better get sign up for these pre-sale codes, man, and stay at top of when they go on sale, because they're going to be red hot. Red hot. And, man, 50-something years tour of 2026, man. Rush, Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee getting back together to honor the legacy of not only Neil Peart, but celebrate 50 years of Rush. So, man, what a time, man. 2026 is going to be massive. I mean, we got a bunch of shows. We got Bring Me the Horizon, announce a spring tour. I mean, plenty more to come. Plenty more. I mean, it's only October of 2025. Between now towards the end of the year and the beginning of 2026, things are going to be cooking, man, when it comes to festivals and tours. And Rush are already making an imprint for a 2026. It's going to be a good year. So, Rush fans, it's a great day, man. It's a great day. Go out and see them while you can. Rock fans, if you've never seen Rush like myself, here's your chance, man. Here's your chance. 7 cities in North America. Try to visit one, fly out to a show, make it to a vacation trip, and celebrate 50 years of Rush.